Hi everyone. Welcome back to the channel Online Study for You, a complete placement solution. So today in this video, we will go through some important MCQ questions which will help you reinforce concepts and give you a good idea of type of questions you might encounter. Basically, these MCQ questions will cover topics such as SQL, PLSQL, Unix, Java. Let's dive right into it with the very first question here on my screen. This is, when was TCS established? So this is very straightforward question. Answer will be 1968. Moving to the next question, what are the stages in the IBC approach? So basically, it consists of, first one will be the topic. That is the introduction part. After that, there will be a body, or you can say the supporting sentence. And the last one will be the concluding sentences, that is conclusion. So correct answer is this one. Let's move to the next question. The CIBI bank requested company to upgrade its system worldwide and to digitalize 80% of its workflow. Company not only completed the given work on the time, but also provided IT training sessions for the bank employees. So basically, here is the CIBI bank, one bank that requested company to upgrade its system worldwide. But here you can notice company completed their work with one added service, that is they also provided IT training session. So we can call it as a value added service. Value added services are basically services that go beyond the core business of a company to meet the customer demands and add value to the product or services. So correct answer for this will be value added services. Let's move to next question. What is correct syntax to set a border color? So the correct one is this one. Here you can see the syntax. Now, what is the uses of span in HTML? Basically, in HTML, a span tag is an inline container that is used to group and apply styles or scripts to a specific part of text or elements within a document. So, answer for this will be this one. It is a used to group inline elements in a document. Here you can see the syntax if you wish. So here we are using span. This one is used in HTML, and here you can see this one. Now, let's move to next question. Question here is the command used to find the count of only words in a file. So basically, we want to find the count of only words in a file. So basically, there is one thing that is WC file name. What this will do, this command will provide you a summary of 3 counts. That is, first one will be the number of lines. Then it will provide words, and third one will be the characters. But here in the question, we want only word count. So this will be provided by this one, that is WC minus W file name. So answer is A. This command will provide only the word count of the specified file. Let's move to next question. Which is not a system defined exception in PLSQL? So basically, cursor already open. This is a system defined exception. No data found is also a system defined exception. And invalid cursor is also a system defined exception. Basically, cursor already open, no data found, and invalid cursor are all system defined exception in PLSQL. So the correct answer for this is input invalid. This one is the correct answer. Cursor already open. This will be happen or raised when you try to open a cursor that is already open. No data found. This will be raised when a select into statement return no rows. And this one, that is invalid cursor, this will be raised when performing an illegal cursor operation such as closing a cursor that is not open. Okay, so correct answer is this one. Let's see another question here. What will be the output of below AWK script? So here are the options. So basically, this command will throw syntax error. Why? Here, the EWK scripts provide has a syntax error because there is a missing semicolon. Here you can see S is equal to 0. After that, there should be a semicolon. So this one is missing. That's why it will provide or it will throw a syntax error. Let's move to next question. What is the uses of SVG tag in HTML? SVG, this stands for Scalable Vector Graphics. Basically, this will be used for drawing paths, rectangles, circles, polygons, text, and much more. So correct answer for this will be, it is used to add audio control, no. It is used to draw graphics on the fly and Y scripting, no. It is used for to draw paths, boxes, and graphic images, yes. This is the correct answer. So now next question is output of this code. So basically here you have code and you have to find the output for this one. There will be the 4 options. Now let's see here. Here is a HTML body, then there is a paragraph, then here we have a variable X, and this will store whatever my function will return when these two will be passed. So let's see, here's the function A and B. Basically, A is not a number here and B is 3 here. Now, this function will return A into B, that is NaN into 3. So, not a number. This is called as a not a number. When multiplied with 3, this will result in not a number. That means this is basically not a number. Now, after that, there is a line document dot get element by ID. And here is a result, then dot inner HTML is equal to X. What does this means? This set the content inner HTML of the HTML element with ID result to the value of variable X. That is document.getElement by ID. This part will find the HTML element with the ID result. And here you can see this is a element with ID result. That is a paragraph tag. And the inner HTML property is used to get or set the HTML content inside an element. So in this case, it is being used to set the content of this paragraph element. That means this X variable is assigned to inner HTML, which means the content inside the P element will be set to the value stored in X. So basically X is storing not a number, so P is going to store not a number. That means if you will run the code after setting this X to not a number, the content of this P tag with ID result will show you not a number. So answer for this question is going to be this one, not a number. So this will be the output of this code. Now let's see another question. Let's move to next question. When did Tata Motors unveil Tata Nano? So basically this is also a straightforward question. Answer is 2008. Tata Airlines was originally launched in the year. This is also a straightforward question, 1932. Now the question here is, what should be the execution order if a class has a method, static block, instance block, and a constructor as shown below? So basically you have been given this coding question, you can say, and you have to say the execution order. Here you can see there is a main method, then here there is static. Here is the constructor as name of a class and constructor is same. And here we have instance block. So basically you have to tell the execution order. Here you can see in the options. You have to say the execution order. So one thing you should know that static block is executed first when the class is loaded by the JVM, even before any object is created. It is executed once for the class. So first one will be static block. So as you have to mark the correct answer, you can see that option 3 or option 4 is going to be the correct answer. And the instance block is executed when an object is created. It is executed before the constructor each time an object is created. So second one is instance block. After that, constructor is executed after the instance block when an object is created. So third one will be the constructor. And after the object is created and constructor has been executed, the method will be called. So last one will be the method. So correct answer will be 4. Basically, firstly static block, then instance block, then constructor, then method. Now, based on the previous concepts, here you have another question. Question is just based on the previous concept, that is, you have to tell the output of the following program. Now we know that execution order of program is static block will execute first, then instance block, then constructor, then normal method. Hence, here you can see this in static block. A is 60. JVM will consider the value of A as 60. After that, instance block. So in instance block, value of B is 30 and value of N is 20. Now, let's see here. We have to print system.out.println A. So A is 60, that means 60. Then, comma, B is 30. Then again, comma, C. Now, here you can see that C and M has not been initialized. That means the value 0 will be assigned as we have not assigned it any value to them. So basically value of C is going to be 0. Then N is 20 here. So 20, comma 20 and M. So M is 0. So answer for this will be this one. Let's see the option. So here you can see 60, 30, 0, 20 and 0. This is going to be the correct answer. Now let's move to next question. Now let's see the next question. Evaluate the following Java expression. And here x is 3, y is 5 and z is 10 initially. So basically x is 3, y is 5 and z is 10. Now here you can see, if you will break down the expression, initial there is plus z. That means this is pre-increment operator, which means z is incremented first and then used. So first we will increment z. That is value of z is 10. So we will increment it. So 10 plus 1, that is 11. So this one will be 11. Now after that, here you can see y minus y. That is y is 5. So 5 minus 5 is going to be 0. So this part is 0. Plus z. Now after the pre-increment z is now 11. So this will just add 11 to the expression. So here, if you will write here, there is plus, wait a minute, plus z, then plus y, minus y, plus z, plus x, plus. So till now value of this is 11. This is 0. Now after the pre-increment, value of z has been changed to 11. So plus, you can say 11. Now plus x plus. This is post increment operator, which means x is used first and then incremented. So value of x plus is 3, as the current value of x is 3. But after this operation, x will become 4. That means after this operation, x will be 4. But here we will use first. So here 3 will be used. Now let's solve this. So 11 plus 3. That means 11 plus 11. That is, here you can say this is going to be 25. So correct answer for this one is 25. You will have 4 options. So answer is 25. Now let's see another question. Which keyword is used for accessing the feature of package? Import keyword is used to access the classes and interface of a particular package to the current file. So answer for this is import. Let's move to the next question. In Java, this JAR stands for. This is basically Java archive. It is a file format based on a popular zip file format and it's used for aggregating many files into one. So you can say the correct answer is none of the above. Why? This stands for, you can write it as Java archive. Wait a minute, archive. This one. Now let's see another question. Here, array list. What is the initial quantity of array list? Initial or default quantity of array list is 10. Why? Here we have created an array list without specifying any quantity. That means it will be created with the default capacity, that is 10. So answer for this is going to be this one. Let's move to next question. Which of the following is a mutable class in Java? So answer will be this string builder. Basically, this is designed especially to allow modification of strings without creating new object, which make it efficient for operations like appending, inserting, or deleting character. So answer for this is D. Let's move to next question. Which of the following tag is used to insert a line break in a HTML? So basically the answer for this is this one. This tag is an empty tag, which means that it has no end tag, and this tag is used to insert a single line break. Let's move to next question. Which character is used to represent the closing of a tag in HTML? So students may get confused. Basically, the answer one will be /, this one. So this one, / character is used to indicate the closing tag in a HTML. Let's move to next question. How to create a hyperlink in HTML? So basically, anchor tag and the href attribute is used to create the link in a HTML. So correct answer is this one. Here question is how to insert an image in an HTML. To insert an image in an HTML, we use attribute src. So answer is going to be this one. You should be clear that in image, we use src attribute, and if you want to create a hyperlink, here we use href attribute. Let's move to next question. Which of the following tag is used to define option in a drop-down selection list? There is another question based on this, that is, wait a minute, this one. Which of the following tag is used to create a combo box or drop-down box? Basically, select element is used to create a drop-down list. So answer for this is going to be this one. This select is used to create a drop-down list. This is mostly often used in a form or to collect user input. Now, option tag define an option in a select list. Basically, option element will go inside a select. Here you can see the syntax here. Here you can see this one is select and this one is option. Basically, select element is used to create a drop-down list. So drop-down of this list will be formed. Here you can see the output. Basically, this is the drop-down. When you will click on this one, this will create a drop-down. So, and option is used inside the select. So inside the select, here option. Now let's see the question. So question is, which of the following tag is used to define option in a drop down? So for option, the answer will be this one. And to create a combo box, that is drop down box, the answer will be this select. Now let's move to next question. Which of the following attribute is used to provide a unique name to an element? So to provide a unique name, ID attribute is used. This one is used for unique name. The syntax of ID will be, you will write has character followed by an ID name. Then you will write any CSS property within the curly braces. Now, so answer for this one will be ID. Here there is a class. Basically, class attribute is used to specify a class for an HTML element. multiple HTML element can share the same class, and you will start class with dot. And one more thing, class name is case sensitive. Here the question was we have to provide the unique name. So answer will be ID, this one. ID is the answer. Now let's move to next question. Which of the following HTML tag is used to display the text with scrolling effect? So this one, marquee tag is used to create a scrolling effect for text or images. These tags can make content move left, right, up, and down, adding an interactive element to your web page. So answer one is this one. Which of the following HTML tag is a special formatting tag? Special formatting tag. So answer for this one is this C. Text in this PRE element is displayed in a fixed width font, and the text preserve both spaces and line break. This text will be displayed exactly as written in HTML source code. So you can say it as a special formatting tag. Answer for this will be 3. Let's move to next question. How to insert a background image in an HTML? To apply a background image on an entire document, we have to specify the background attribute in the body of a HTML document. So in body, background attribute, so this is going to be the answer. Let's move to next question. That is, here the answer is 1. Now next question here is, in the JavaScript, which of the following is not considered as an error? Options are syntax error, missing of semicolons, division by 0, missing of bracket. So the answer for this is division by 0. Why? In JavaScript, when you divide any integer by 0, this is not an error. Basically, it will just print infinity as a result. So result of this will be infinity. One more thing you should know, that when you divide 0 with 0, this will result you in a special value, as this is not any defined number. So when you divide 0 by 0, the answer for this will be not a number in JavaScript. Let's see next question. In JavaScript, the x and that is a 3 equal to sign basically. This statement implies. So basically this is a strict comparison which only get true only if the type and the content of both the operands are strictly same. So answer for this will be both are equal in value and data type. Now let's move to next question. Choose the correct snippet from the following to check if a variable a is not equal in the null. Is not equal the null. So the answer for this is this one. A, here you will put exclamation mark, then this, and then this, null. So this one is the correct answer. Let's move to next question. So question here is, which tag is used to emphasize the text? There is a B, then there is strong, and then there is a EM. So basically this strong HTML element indicates that its contents have strong importance, seriousness, or urgency. And this EM element is for words that have stressed emphasis compared to surrounding text. So answer for this will be this one. Now let's move to next question. What is the command to view content of a file? So this is a very simple. This cat. It can be used to display the content of a file. Syntax to display content will be cat and then file name. Let's move to next question. What is the command to switch to another user? So command to switch to another user is this one. Basically, this is substitute user. So answer is this one. Let's move to next question. What is the command to change root directory? So For this, you can use this command. You can change this root directory for a specific purpose and its children, effectively isolating them from rest of the system. This means that the process cannot access files or directories outside of this new root, providing an added layer of security and control. So answer for this one is this. There is one more command, chmod, here in the second option. What is this? This command is used to change the access mode of a file. The name is an abbreviation of change mode, which states that every file and directory has a set of permissions that control the permissions like who can read, write, or execute the file. In this, the permission have three categories: read, write, and execute. That is simultaneously represented by R, W, and X. So basically you can say, wait a minute. Basically, there is R that stand for read permission. Then after that, there is a W that stands for write permission. And there is a X. This stands for execute permission. Basically, these letters combine together to form a specific permissions for a group of users. For example, as a reference, we take U. This denote owner. There is one more G. This denote group. There is O. This denote other. And there is one A. This means all. All means owner, group, and other. Now suppose there is a command here like chmod, and there is U plus W RWX, and there is a file name. What does this mean? Basically, R stands for read, W is for write, and X is for execution. So, and U is for, here you can see, U is for, wait a minute, this is, U is for owner. So, basically this means read, write, and execute permission to the file owner. Now, suppose here you have a command that is chmod go, and then there is a minus W, and then there is a file name. So basically, here you can see there is a G. G means group, O means other. This minus W means remove. Minus basically means remove, and W means write permission. So you can say this is basically remove write permission for group and others. Now suppose you have another command that is chmod U plus RW, and then again here you have GO plus R, and then here you have file name. This is file name. Now what does this mean? U stands for owner, R stands for read, and W stands for write. So this means read and write for owner. Now there is a comma, GO, G stand for group, O stand for other, and there is only R. This means read only for group and other. So this is the use of chmod command. Now, let's see another question. What is the command to run process in a background? And these are the options. So basically, correct answer is this one. To run a process in background, there you should know one thing. There are basically three standard way to put a job in a background. First one is use of this one. This command can also be used. Second one is this BG command, and third one is this one. Now, This no command is preferred method for running a job in a background in Unix system. It is best method for allowing the job to continue running in the background even after the user log off to the system. Second one is this BG. When you start a command and press Ctrl Z, it gets suspended or you can say paused. You can use this BG command to resume that suspended command in the background. Now, third one is this one. Adding this at the end of any command directly sends it to the background without requiring suspension. So basically, this is the quick way to run a command in the background right from the start. So here for this question, the question was, what is the command to run process in a background? Answer will be this one. All right, everyone, that's all for today. This is the end of our today's MCQ question. I hope these questions helped you clarifying some key concepts and gave you a better idea. Wishing you all the best for examination. See you in the next video. Good luck.